Hi guys, Mike here. Hey, look, welcome. I'm just going to do some quick training and chuck it on my Facebook group and hope you enjoy. So some quick background, Changing Your Sales Mindset 7-Day Challenge was a sales challenge that I created that was available to anyone that joined my website, mikebrunel.com. They came on, they gave me their email, and over the next 7 days, I gave them a tip each day, and it took about 10 minutes to do. So I thought I might just give you the first one as an introduction and welcoming you to the team and here within the community. And the idea is, as we start to expand the community, you'll get a few more of these as we go along. So I thought I'd just bring this one up now, just get it going for you and go through it. So welcome. So the idea was that each day you'd get a challenge and it'd take you about 10 minutes to do it, and you'd have fun doing it, and it'd really overcome your mindset around selling. So that was the idea behind it. Now, just as a way of background, those people that know me know my background, but those that don't, I've been in sales forever. I love helping salespeople and business owners get better at sales. So that's really what my outcome is. I believe if you're selling something that you love and you enjoy, then it's really up to you to sell it to your clients. Also, I help people get leads into their business and getting more sales and more profits, but that's part of my approach. So if you wanted to talk to me about that, then great. I did own a media company. It was called NRS Media. It was a global business. We had 6 offices around the world, had amazing staff in those 6 offices, and they helped us sell advertising concepts to radio, TV, and newspaper companies. And I had day-to-day experiences with that team, as well as learning about business, because most of our advertisers were naturally business owners, and I got to know them. And also, I'm a business owner myself. I own a retail store with my wife, and also in the hospitality. So I've got some experience in owning and running a business. So as I said, it was a 7-day challenge. Just gives you people with a little lack of confidence tips that you can take into your toolbox. It's very 101, and it took 10 minutes a day. Heaps of fun. And I promise you, and even today's exercise I'm going to give you, you're just going to come out with more, you're going to be more confident and more knowledgeable. And you'll be able to use some tips just off this first exercises that I'm going to take you through to get you up and running and get more confident in selling your product or service. So the first lesson that I put out, and it's part of my book, is creating the right mindset and clear understanding of the sales mindset. And to be successful in sales, the key is your mindset. Now, naturally, there's a lot more information in your book, but what I thought I'd do is just give you a couple of exercises out of the mindset program, and that'll get you started. And if you wanted to know more, either you can go and get my book, or you can get hold of me directly. So what's the difference between a sales mindset and a non-sales mindset? So before I give you the first exercise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I think what's the difference between a sales mindset and a non-sales mindset. So there's 2 types of mindset. There's a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. Now, there's a great book written by Carol DeWitt called The Mindset. And she says that most people have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. And so when I wrote my book, I talked about that in the book, and I essentially said, well, what does that mean when you're selling a product or service? Well, if you're fixed in the way that you sell, or even in the way that you think about selling, you can't move forward. You can't actually go and do it. And that stops you from selling something that you love, or that you have built, or that you own. So having a sales mindset that's fixed stops you from actually going out and talking to people. People that have a growth mindset around selling are prepared to learn, are prepared to work with mentors and people to help them be better at selling. And that's sort of the difference between a mindset of growth and a mindset of fixed. So here's the first exercise I want you to do. I want you to spend 5 minutes just writing on what you love and about what you love, what you do. And that's relating to your product or service. So please start that first exercise, and I'll come back to you as soon as you turn the computer off, and just spend 5 minutes working out, you love what you do, you have your product or service, why do you love what you do? Welcome back. Now, the next exercise I'm going to take you through is to uncover what's stopping you from going out and selling. What's stopping you from taking the next step? What's preventing you from picking up the phone to make an appointment or building a relationship with your client? What are you scared of? What are you afraid of? So please do that exercise now. Okay, the next exercise, exercise number 3. What stops you from getting excited about your product or service when it comes to presenting it? What's the first thing you do when you get to your place of business? I believe every day we should sit down for 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, write down what we're grateful for and write down what we're going to accomplish that day. So how do you feel about that? When you get to your office, do you actually sit down and spend some time when you get to your place of business? What's your day looking like going forward when it comes to selling your product or service? Do you have appointments? Do you have some things to present to people? Do you have a proposal that you've got to get out to somebody? Whatever it is, you should be looking at that each day. Now, the next exercise is, why don't you consider what you wrote down and thought about when you did those exercises? What does it say about you or your product? You should, in a sentence or two, why your product is worth selling. So for example, my version is, hi, I'm Mike Brunel and I love selling. I help salespeople and small businesses build a predictable sales system and mindset in their business without coming across as the salesy guy or salesy girl. That's what I do. I teach you to be yourself. I teach you to be authentic. Also, what I do is, I believe that sales is easy. I have a product or service that people need, and when I sell my product, I want my clients to have a great experience. It's that simple. If I do that, they will buy off me. So now I want you to create your phrase that best sums up what you do. Have fun. And what I'm doing now, the first 5 people that do it, send me and I will critique it for you. And if you're not completely sure and you want to get some more information, there's a link to my book. And a free 7-day challenge downloadable PDF and audio program that you can listen to and work through all the exercises. So that's my, I guess, my teachings or learnings for the day. I hope you enjoy it, and I really appreciate some feedback from you. And we'll talk to you again soon, huh?